We're on the plane, there's no screens, there's no way to know.
No idea where we're going.
And that view, guys, is so worth it. We hiked literally vertically. It's my favorite kind of hike.
Oh my god, it looks unbelievable. So of course we got a little bit lost.
I've rarely seen anything like this.
What is this place? This is not what you were thinking when you thought of Albania, was it?
Welcome to What Doesn't Suck.
This is 48 hours in Albania.
We are at the airport. Jeff still has no idea where we're going.
No idea. She won't tell me where we're flying. I've never gone to the airport not knowing where I'm flying to, so this is really weird for me.
I'm usually the worst secret keeper in the world.
All I know is that I have packed for summer, and all I have is a backpack. So Anne has only given me a QR code with everything else cropped off. I'm gonna use that as my boarding pass. We made it through security. They asked where I was going. I said, I have no idea. Where is she taking me?
We're on the plane, there's no screens, there's no way to know.
No idea where we're going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tirana Airport. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off.
Welcome to Albania, you guys. Anne has been keeping this a secret for months. I cannot believe that we're here right now. I had no idea until the plane landed last night.
So we have a short and sweet itinerary plan over 48 hours, and we're gonna go do a big hike that's called the Peak of the Balkans.
Didn't know those existed. I cannot wait to see what we find in Albania.
So Jeff and I are on a mission to find a place for lunch, and we found this beautiful place just on the water. So we have carp, eel, mullet, trout.
Love, how have we ended up in Albania?
God, I don't know. It looked amazing. There's like nature and beach and...
Anne has done a great job picking a classic Jeff and Anne destination.
Arla, what do we eat in Albania?
No idea. I'm just gonna point at random stuff. Meat plate, meat, mixed meat plate.
I think Jeff and I like to get away from people in general, and I think we did well with Albania. This place is packed.
I think our work is done here. Onto the castle.
Is this Albanian rap?
Oh yeah, you know how I love my Albanian hip hop.
Hey, it's French.
Anne has picked the absolute perfect time for this trip because school starts on Monday, so nobody's here, but the weather is still perfect.
We are off exploring a castle in Shkoder. We have no idea what is up there.
When it's 35 degrees outside, I love walking straight up a vertical mountain to a castle I know nothing about. It's how we travel. We're checking out the Rozafa Castle in Shkoder, and then we are driving up to Theth, where we are going to start the epic must-do hike in Albania.
Peak of the Balkans.
Here's what we know. The Romans, the Turks, the Venetians, the Greeks, the Byzantines, all of them ruled what is now Albania at one time. It has one of the craziest histories and one of the oldest, over 5,000 years inhabited.
Really beautiful ruins dating from the 16th century.
So Albania is our 43rd country together, and it's so exciting that after all this travel, we still find entire countries and areas of the world that we know nothing about.
That is one of the reasons why I picked Albania. There is so much beauty in this part of the world that we don't know of. So the Americans have the one eagle, but the Albanians have the double-headed eagle on their flag. So this castle was built more than 2,000 years ago and actually been captured by the Romans in 167 BC.
It dated back to 300 BC during the Illyrian times. Was that not part of Game of Thrones?
It's a lot of history for a little piece of land.
Brianna Aurelian of House Aurelian.
You hanging out in a castle?
There's castle life, it's not a big deal. It's only been here for 2,000 years, don't worry about it.
This is not what you were thinking when you thought of Albania, was it?
I'm really digging the Albanian cuisine. That's phenomenal.
Caramel ice cream. We better go on that hike tomorrow. We are high up in the Albanian Alps. We made it to Theth, so we're about to start a big hike.
We're so lucky that we didn't take the car. Guys, we do things the wrong way so that you can do them the right way.
Exactly.
So we rented a car, but actually we had to hire a 4x4 to take us all the way up here because the road is so bumpy. And as of the end of 2019, there's no road.
That was a wild ride.
We've made it to beautiful Theth. and it's jaw-droppingly beautiful. You would never imagine this was Albania. There's grapes growing on vines everywhere, stunning mountains, not a cloud in the sky.
Happy place.
The Albanian Alps. That's where it's at.
I've had worse panoramas.
The mountains are nice too.
Now, are you gonna make terrible jokes this whole time?
Oh yes.
Oh. So I cannot pronounce nouns with TH, and Theth has got that twice.
Anne has done an unbelievable job at getting us to a place that we have never heard of, know nothing about, and fits all of our criteria. Is that the hiking dance, Anne? Yeah. We're taking a 20-kilometer hike down the river from Theth to a place called the Blue Eye.
It's this beautiful swimming hole with an amazing shade of blue. Can't wait to see it and swim in it because it's really hot up here.
You thought the worst bridges were in Nepal?
So that's a bridge.
This is a murder bridge. I love you, sweetheart. Have fun. In all fairness, this is a very sketchy bridge. Chances are you have not heard much about Albania. If you've heard anything about Albania, it's probably the beautiful beaches down in the south. But 9 times out of 10, we would rather be lost in the forest. So we've headed to North Albania. Remember when you used to be scared of heights?
I'm really happily surprised with Albania. Honestly, if you would have asked me a few months ago what I thought about Albania, I would have probably told you Kosovo War and Mean Guide movies. To be very honest, but I'm also very happy surprised.
Our dream! No people, fresh air, I can hear water. It's a happy place, really. I would rather be lost in the Albanian forest with you. Any day, over a 5-star hotel, love.
Did you have to say that while eating a banana?
It's the little things that make me happy.
It is so beautiful, so worth it.
Albanian food is like the perfect hiking diet. Meat, bread, cheese. Very simple. If you stop hiking, you'll gain about 10 kilos.
So of course we got a little bit lost, and we ended up on this old man's farm. And he seems very confident that he can take us to the Blue Eye, even though he doesn't speak a word of English. We certainly don't speak any Albanian. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe you'll never hear from us again. If you do this hike, be prepared not to see a single sign. Ask anybody you pass on a trail, ask locals. They'll try to point it out. Not enough people come here, so we must be getting close. Welcome to Blue Eye. This water is gonna feel amazing. Oh my God, it looks unbelievable. A little cold?
Yeah, it's like really cold. It is cold, I swear I was dying at this hike, like I'm still red, and I could not get in. I swear this thing is less than 10 degrees. It's so cold, it's ice cold.
David said never regret a swim.
Certifiably insane. That hike was so worth it. Look at this, I've never seen anything like this.
How incredible is this? All by ourselves. The Blue Eye in Albania. I bet you've never heard of this. Good morning, gang.
Guys, this is the start of day 2.
Oh, we just hiked up an hour straight, almost all vertical. We are a disgusting, sweaty mess, but we had a great start. Homemade bread, cheese, local honey, fresh apple juice.
And that view, guys, is so worth it. We hiked literally vertically through the forest, and then you emerge and it's just these gorgeous mountains.
This path is like a mix between Narnia and Jurassic Park. We found a hiking doggy friend. Our day is complete already. I had no idea there are mountains like this in Albania.
Love, what are those socks?
You're not gonna lose me in a crowd, are you?
Well, there is no one here. We're hiking from Theth to Valbone, which is about 17 kilometers hike, but we don't really know because there's not really any source to figure it out. We just were in like a dry mountainy environment, and 5 steps later we are in like a lush, cool forest. It's my favorite kind of hike, seeing all of what our planet has to offer really, and it's really incredible.
Considering I didn't even know what country we were in when we landed in the airplane, I will never forget Albania. And this is gonna be so popular in just a few years, I guarantee it. I love Yak Attack.
We did it, guys. We did it. We made it to the Valbone Pass, and now we're just gonna go down and it's gonna be perfect. But That was a tough one, but oh my god, these views are insane!
You think this is going to help or hurt my Albanian model career?
Definitely hurt. Guys, I have prepared this trip for months. I researched this extensively. And I've seen pictures, but still it doesn't make you ready for this.
This is one of the craziest hikes I have ever been on. I couldn't Google anything before we got here, so this is all a surprise to me, and it's absolutely stunning. What is this place?
It's utterly beautiful. But you know, height is not my favorite thing, so I'm like trying to really take it in and enjoy it, because I know that these moments are really unique. Just a boy in the mountains.
And plan this incredible trip totally in secret for our anniversary, which is today. I cannot believe I've been lucky enough to be with this amazing person for 2 whole years. Should we do 2 more?
Okay.
Yes!
Love, what are you doing?
I'm doing your dance. Is this how you do it?
Is that my dance, or are you having an epilepsy crisis?
I don't know yet. Ooh, we did it, gang. 8.5 hours later, 20 kilometers. What a hike. We need a shower so bad. And tomorrow we start our way back to Tirana.
This was an incredible trip, and I'm so happy that Jeff enjoyed it.
Those are hiker's feet.
So we've heard about the national dish, which is called birek, and it's a cheese quiche, and these are my 2 favorite words.
You happy with cheese pie, love?
Yes.
This was worth hiking 9 hours to eat all those calories in 1 bite.
It is time for us to go to bed. We are in a burek coma, 100%. Meh.
Guys, this was not an easy trip to plan, but hopefully now we did it and we can help you guys plan your own adventure to Albania.
Everybody has been so friendly, and we cannot wait to come back and explore more. So there you have it, 2 days, 50 kilometers hiked. Unbelievable nature, unbelievable people.
There's not that much information available about Albania online, which is also why we wanted to come, because we are really excited to discover new places in the world that are not necessarily well-traveled, but they have so much to offer.
I knew nothing about Albania before we got here, and I will never forget it.
I've rarely seen anything like this.
And if you know nothing about Albania, I highly suggest you add it to your bucket list. So, if we can do all of this in just 2 days,
Imagine what you can do in a week.
take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.